So today I'm doing a landmine and kettlebell based functional leg workout. I'm going to do a lot of deep knee bend kind of stuff, and also different kinds of grips and holds while doing squats, just to add a different challenge to the movement. I've done this in previous videos, a staggered squat on the landmine, leaning into the landmine to be able to get a forward drive, and then using a staggered stance and staying on my toes. Going for 6 each side. And each side, when I switch, I'm switching legs and switching the hands. Then, with the kettlebell, doing a single hand Zercher hold staggered squat. So holding it in a Zercher position in one arm, and then keeping things staggered and doing a squat. There's a balance element to this too, so it'll help build balance. Going for 6 each side of that as well. But yeah, that's the first superset. 2 quad movements back to back. Yeah, we'll see what happens next. So for the next exercise, doing staggered clean and presses with the landmine. Cleaning and pressing with a landmine seems like the learning curve to get there is much easier than learning how to clean and jerk a real bar, and you're also able to focus unilaterally. Yeah, so if you want to get the benefits of like a clean and jerk kind of movement but aren't necessarily familiar with weightlifting form, this is a good alternative for that. Looks something like this. So I'm starting off, I'm going to deadlift and row and try to bring it up all at the same time. There's a quick rotating motion performed by the shoulder in combination or in the direction. So like when you do a deadlift, there's force upwards, and you're kind of redirecting that into the shoulder press. No. Then switch sides. Going for about 5 each hand. And then doing overhead lunges with a cannonball grip as my second exercise. having the kettlebell up forces your shoulder and core to stay activated. Yeah, and before I'd have to keep it there to get a good angle, like somewhere in the middle. But now, yeah. All right. Here's another angle of the same thing. Trying to keep the kettlebell in line with my ear, maybe a little behind. Great for shoulder stability. But yeah, that's the second superset. So for the next superset, I'm focusing a little bit more on the inner, on opening the inner thighs, and also trying to add in. So like this movement is something that I saw every goddamn Dre on Instagram do. Or I think he posted it on Threads, I don't remember. But essentially you're combining a shoulder press with like a well-known groin stretch and making it like a strength movement. Looks something like this. You'll need one leg or one knee to stay on the floor. And then the other leg is pointed perpendicular to the other one. And then the same hand or the same side leg, same side hand holds the kettlebell in a shoulder press kind of position, and then you lean into it. As you lean into it, you'll feel a stretch in your groin and in your quads. And then as you come up, do a press. Going for 8 each side. You'll really feel this loosen up and open up the hips. And then immediately after that, the landmine movement, I'm going to kind of keep the same theme as using the inner legs, the groin area. So I'm going to keep the kettlebell or the landmine on my shoulder and then do a side to side squat. I'm gonna do 5 each side while the weight's on each shoulder. That was 5. Switching sides. But yeah, that's the 3rd superset. That was my 2nd set. Probably going to do another 2 or 3. So for the final superset of the workout before I probably hit the sauna and do some other stuff. So I'm gonna do overhead kettlebell squats. For the previous I did lunges, but now I'm gonna do squats but on my toes. So I like holding the kettlebell in a cannonball grip always. I don't know, it just increases the instability of things and then makes me have to focus on the balance and stability aspect of things a little bit more. And I kind of want to focus on that at the moment. So anyway, starting off overhead and trying to really have like weightlifting, a snatch position where the barbell's behind the head. That's kind of what I'm trying to mimic, but on one side with the kettlebell. Then I'm keeping my legs about the same width as I would for a squat, but then staying on my toes, and then doing 5 squats each side. And staying on the toes requires a lot of balance, so and requires the toe muscles to stay activated. The fact that you have to keep balance and all that stuff while keeping the kettlebell behind you activates all your core muscles too, giving a completely all-rounded midsection from the lower back to the abs. After doing 5 each side of that, I'm going into some side bends, holding the landmine behind me but to the side, and then a regular side bend. Going for 8 each side. But yeah, that's the final superset. I'll probably do some posing later.